We got a little bit of rain coming, so. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good morning. Leaving a little earlier than normal. On a Monday, anyway. I want to get over here to the truck, get it fired up. I was going to shove off real early and head to Carthage, but man, I really want a long run, and sometimes our long runs hadn't been out of Carthage, so I'm hoping we can get this week pushed out pretty good, you know, with a long run out, long run back, being a short week. If I could just nail 2 long runs, man, we'll be doing all right for the week anyway, being a short week that it is. So we're going to run over here, get everything fired up, get everything going. Yeah. And then I'm not sure if I want to head out to Carthage yet. May just run and go get fuel, and because it's 6:17 this morning. He usually dispatches me around 7:15ish, 7:30, or at least gets a hold of me. So maybe we'll see what's going on then. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it all out this morning. I don't like mornings like this because I'm packed and ready to go for a couple days, and I may end up still being a, you know, Carthage to Dallas run. And I'm hoping not, because those pay okay, but it being a short week, I need to make up some ground. So. There's a couple cats just hanging out over here. Anyway, we'll check back in a bit. All right, old girl's firing up pretty good today, man. Seems like she wants to go to work. Checking it out this morning. Truck still looks clean. That's good. I'd hate for it to gotten dirty just sitting here, but it does that, man. When I was in West Texas, man, if you washed your truck, come back 2 days later, it's not gonna look washed. so getting used to it. Still shining up pretty good. So anyway, we're getting everything fired up, get the oil flowing, checking the lights, all that good stuff, and then we're gonna hopefully get dispatched. Not sure if I'm gonna push off yet to Carthage. I'll probably go get fuel. Honestly, go ahead and get the week started with a full tank, and depending on how we run this week, it might be the only tank I get, because, you know, Thursday's last day of the week, so we'll see. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get everything unpacked and loaded in the truck. Getting fuel. Had a little over a quarter of a tank left, so hopefully it won't, you know, be in the pocket too much. RGM being pulled by a Volvo. That's cool. Probably Cummins. Hopefully we can get a couple $100 in here. 4 or 5, probably $400. And fill her up. And so I got a dispatch, so we're still waiting on that. So we'll see where we're going. Well, after diligently talking my dispatcher into getting me a load, I finally got a load. Jeez. All right, so we got a load after finally talking my dispatcher into giving me something long. Finally got a load. It pays a little, I don't know how much more, but he's trying to send me into Dallas for like $800 first, which, man, that's our typical Carthage, Dallas, which is great, man. You want to keep it local, be home every night doing that, and that's great. But the position I'm in right now, I need to make as much money as possible, so let's go. So, yeah. I finally talked to him. He sent me an Arkansas load, which ran me up to the mountains for like 11 something, and that's just unfeasible for me for running up in the mountains. It's up by Joplin, so that don't make much sense. And then there's Olivia Branch, Mississippi for $12.19. I was like, let's do that one. State 20, I gotta go up. It's up just south of Memphis, so I gotta go up from 20 and go up, so that'll be fine. But either way, probably made more sense to make a little more money, stay pretty flat, keep fuel efficiency pretty low. Probably won't get it off today. We'll see. I haven't looked on the map yet. So we're going to Carthage, so we'll get loaded pretty quickly, so that's good. So let's just see how it all shakes out. But I feel a little better about doing that this week, starting out the week doing that. So let's go! Man, dispatcher's doing his job today, man. Already got me a backhaul coming out of Mississippi to Conroe. So that keeps my money flowing, man. That's good. I was a little worried, like, are we gonna get a backhaul out of here or what? I don't know, man. He's doing good, man. That's good. Get me out there, get me back. It should work out well, man. I'm glad. Hey, we've been needing a break. I'm hoping this is a break. At least, I mean, it's a 4-day week, so hopefully we do pretty good with it. So that's the plan anyway. Well, we're gonna pull into Carthage, get weighed in, and get loaded. I see how we can. I doubt we get there because I think we got a delivery time of 3, or they have to be delivered by 3. So doubt it gets delivered today. But man, we don't really have a couple trucks waiting on what I need, but got a Conestoga in front of us and a long truck in front of him. So I'm taking it on the scale. But other than that, should be in and out of here not as quick as normal. I'll check back. All right. Well, as normal, they get me in here quick. Wanted to dodge a couple obstacles here. Might not long enough. I should be fine. Good looking Peterbilt right there. Like the 389s, man. Don't like to jackknife my trailer that much, but seems like here lately. Been a normal thing. It's all right. These are empty, man. Loaded. That goes good. All right, we're gonna get it ready for my loading. All right, loading. Homeboy up next to us with Conestoga, then they'll jump on me. Good looking Peterbilt hauling some sticks there. It's a short nose though, so that's kind of cool. A little bit better look at it. Got a nice stretch on it. It's kind of crazy looking. I saw him pulling up and I was like, man, it's short nose, man. It's a good looking truck though. Good looking truck. Hauling logs too, man. That's cool. Got some lights across his deck. That was pretty cool. I need to put a deck plate on mine, man. It'd make it look a lot better. Some cool trucks over here today. Getting loaded. Alright. There's a tarp load. I don't see any weather happening between here and there, but I hate that cardboard right there will come flipping off, literally. It'll flip off the sides of it as it goes down the road. So we'll most likely throw some tarps. We're not gonna get it unloaded today, so might as well, right? So we'll see. Right, waiting on this Maverick fella to move around, and then we'll head back out and scale out. We off to Arkansas, yeah. Well, Arkansas, edge of Mississippi. That's the track we're gonna run today, anyway. Run up through there. There's a little less weigh stations that direction, which is good. So we'll take a little bit of advantage of that. Not that it doesn't really matter. Everything's good to go. But you know, it's also an hour less than going down 20 to Mississippi and cutting up north to Jackson. I thought about doing that because I mean that's a nice, easy way. I don't love going through Little Rock, but you know, whatever. We'll be all right. Man, that's a good looking Pete. He's loading up next to me. Well, we're gonna get over here and scale out. All right, pulling off the scales. We're at 76,000 pounds, 76 something. Not bad. and we are going to head to Olive Branch, Mississippi. Right, this is south of Memphis, so it's around that area. I found a little truck stop. Should get there around 4 o'clock or so. You know, give or take 6 hours from here. So, man, if I'd have been here early, I could have delivered this load. That's all right. Well, I kind of planned this kind of day anyway, so whatever. I'm just glad he's got something that fast to get back. Run down to, I think it's Philadelphia, Mississippi, just north of Jackson, and we'll pick up a load from there and head to Conroe for tomorrow. And obviously, probably won't get that unloaded till Wednesday morning. But man, that'll do me a good day, and maybe he can run me over to Jasper, you know, and Wednesday, grab a load from there. We'll see, man. I might be able to score a, you know, $3,500 or $3,800, $4,000 week, you know, small gross week, being a short week. But I'll be happy with that. I think I can do all that on the one tank if I stay pretty convenient and, you know, on my fuel. Don't give it too much. Don't give it too hard of a time, you know. Should be all right. Should be all right. So we're gonna slide on down the highway, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, but with these ones, you.
All right, man. I had to stop, get a little bit of food for me, a little fuel for myself, and heading on down the highway now. Down a little bit, down. I was cooking up at 64, 65 miles an hour. I like to creep on the highway about 68, save good, you know, save some fuel, do a good little fuel mileage, get about 7 miles per gallon, 6.5, something like that when I'm loaded and doing 68. So, yep, come through Atlanta, Texas, that little weight station right there, doing a little roll through, no big deal. So we're cruising right along, y'all. Got this OTR running stuff going on again, man. It's cool. I'm glad he got something going, man, and I got an appointment tomorrow to pick up that load tomorrow. So hopefully I can get this off fast in the morning. I got to be at that appointment about 11, so see how that works out. But other than that, man, we're rolling right along. I've got a Flying J picked out over there to go to. We're about 4 hours and 50 minutes away. Should get there looks like I'll get there about 4:30 now. Probably traffic through Little Rock changed a little bit of that, so probably picked up a little bit. Man, I watched the UFC fights this weekend. That was fun. That's one of the things I'm into in UFC stuff. Back in the day, a buddy of mine fought, and I just got into it pretty heavily after that. And he no longer fights, but either way, pretty awesome to watch, man. Ilya Topuria just put Charles Oliveira to sleep, man. That's crazy. That dude's a beast. And Charles Oliveira is, man. So that was kind of surprising. I had a feeling Ilya would win. I had no idea a first round knockout was going to take place, though. So that dude's got some power in his hands. I'm not necessarily a big fan of his, but at the end of the day, that dude's a fighter, man. He puts on a show for sure. I like Charles, so I really hated to see him lose like that because, man, he seems like a good human altogether. But anyway, good fights, man. Good fights. I get into it. I'm really excited about UFC 318 though. Dustin Poirier's last fight with Max Holloway. No matter what, that's a fight, man. That is a scrap. So I'll be definitely watching that. I'm big on Dustin Poirier, big fan of his. Big fan of Max. That's a legend, dude. He's a beast. But I really hate to see Poirier leave because I feel like he could get it. But man, he's tried so many times to get that gold other than the interim. So it'd be cool if he wins because he gets the BMF belt. He'll get one more, feather in his cap kind of thing. So that'll be cool. But man, I hate to see him go out. Man, I have a feeling if he won this one, they could probably put him in another title contention fight. I don't know. But I also get it, man. Dude's getting older. He's got family. He's got plenty of money. He's doing great, man. Doing great life. Got businesses going on other than fighting. So having a little boy. So, I mean, once you get stuff happening in your life, man, I can imagine fighting is hard to keep up with. Leaving your family, man. As I'm getting older, or as my daughter is getting older, it's becoming harder and harder for me to leave the house just in trucking. So I can only imagine leaving the house for 6 months, or not 6 months, like 6 weeks, 12 weeks at a time for a training camp would be really, really taxing on them. And daughter probably don't love it. He don't love it. So I can get it. I get that, man. I mean, just today I go and leave the house, and Ellie was just sad this morning because Daddy might not be home for a couple of days, and I had to warn her for that. So, it's not 3 weeks no more, but it's not every night, and she wants me there every night. So it's my job to figure it out, not hers. Unfortunately, she has to put up with what we brought her into the world with, and it's my job to figure it out. So I'm figuring it out. I got some plans. I just got to get ahead of this plan that I put myself in and my family in this time to get myself to the next level. So we're working on it, but right now we just got to do what we got, in front of us right now. So try to get as much money as possible, much loads as possible going, to create more revenue for the business. So anyway, we're going to ease on down the highway. We'll check back as we get a little closer. Well, I hope my return trip stays the same as it did. It was supposed to be Philadelphia, Mississippi, back to Conroe, Texas for $1,800. He just called me and asked me if we had talked about it. I said, yeah, man, Philadelphia, Conroe. Oh, well, my planner hit me up about Newton to Houston for $1,500. Which one's better? I said, the Philadelphia to Conroe for $1,800. I mean, the more money, same or ish miles, So I'm hoping it's still available. We'll see. I don't know. I don't get it, man. I'm having a few issues with dispatch, and he seems like a good dude, man, but the ball gets dropped quite a bit. Like he should have been, and he made an appointment for it too. So, oh my goodness. So, man, I don't know. I'm just being transparent, putting everything out here as I'm seeing it on real time. So yeah, I don't know. That's some wild stuff. Anyway, we're having a good trip so far. Getting pretty good fuel mileage. Cruising 68 miles an hour. Been getting about 7 miles a gallon. 6.8 on the fuel economy current thing on the truck, which is kind of ish, And then I got the PDI going for accurate fuel economy, or like real-time fuel economy. It's anywhere 8 to 9 miles per gallon the whole time. So I'm assuming averaging about 7 miles per gallon. So doing all right, man. Hadn't moved the needle too much, and we're about a little under 2 hours out from where we're going to park for the night. I may even park at the receiver. I'm not sure yet. I've got to get over here. I'm gonna run to Flying J, grab a few things to snack on for the truck, and we'll see what it looks like from there. We'll look at the maps and go from there. If it looks like I can park there overnight, I'll park there overnight. I'll look at the reviews and stuff on there too. So anyway, we're heading down the road. We're making good time. Good trip so far. Knock on plastic, man. It stays that way. Catch back in a bit. Well, he said that they're working on sealing my load up for Philadelphia to Conroe. So I messaged him and I said, is my appointment still at 11? And he said, yeah, they're working on getting it sealed up right now. So fingers crossed that doesn't fall through since I'm already over here, So I don't understand the logic behind what they do, but I don't know. As long as it's locked, I don't care. And they don't lose it. Man, the way I see it, if you don't book it, you can lose it. But maybe, when I was self-dispatching before, that's how it was. If I didn't book it right then, man, I could lose it in a minute or two, So maybe that's not what they do. Maybe it's locked in on for this company, and then it might distribute out afterwards. I don't know. Either way, as long as it's on me, that's the main thing. So we get tomorrow morning rolling just as good as we got today rolling. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, check back in a bit. We got a little bit of rain coming, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll my tarps out on my load and get it covered. Looks like there's gonna be, oh man, it's cool. OBS went by. It looks like it's gonna be some rain. Looks like there's gonna be some rain when I get over there too tonight. So, which we did that last time too, but you know, we'll go ahead and roll out the tarps and get them on, and you know, better safe than sorry. That wood ain't gonna be cheap if I had to pay for it. So. We'll see if that'll work. All right, never set it up, so let's see what happens. Well, we got it wrapped. It ain't pretty, but it ought to keep the load dry anyway. Whoa, y'all, it's hot out there. Just got my ladder back behind the seat. I literally just put it in here earlier to like clean up the interior, like instead of having the ladder just sitting on the seat like that. I was like, all right, cool, I'll put it behind the seat. That'll work great. Yeah. Then I had to use it. That's all right. I mean, that's what the tool's there for, right? To use it. I'm not gonna worry about putting all that back yet. I am. Give me a water. All right, we're gonna hit the road. Woo! That was fun. Well, I'm glad I threw some tarps on it. Sunny and rainy. But it shows on the forecast over here in Olive Branch, or Olive Branch. It'll be supposed to rain around midnight, 1 o'clock too. So I needed to throw them on there anyway, just in case, man. But I knew I'd run into something. So here we are. At least, I mean, that right there wouldn't have been enough to even wet the wood hardly, but still, trying to at least get it done, man. Nobody can say it wasn't covered, basically. And that was it. A few minutes down the road, no more rain. There's still some clouds, and I'm sure there'll be some more later on, but it's not my best tarp job, that's for sure, but it's covered. No wet wood. Maybe it'll save me a few bucks. All right, at least save anybody complaining about it anyway. All right, let's get on down the road. Let's go. Man, I don't know what street I'm on in Memphis, but apparently it's the working street, because I've seen a lot of streetwalkers up and down through here, if you know what I mean. And it sucks because my delivery is on this road, and I'm about 5-6 miles from Flying J where I'm headed. So maybe all this riffraff ain't down there, but there ain't nowhere nice in Memphis. I know that. But I thought it was West Memphis that was the bad spot, man. We in South Memphis, and it looked pretty bad. But like, I bet I've seen 3 or 4 streetwalkers already, man. It's crazy. Wild stuff. It's a wild city. I hadn't done this kind of trucking in a while, like going to truck stops and like using my fuel card and all that. So my card was saying my shower was inactive. So I had to make sure it still worked. He scanned it, cool dude, man. He was like, it shows it's on there. I was like, all right, well, as long as it's on there, as long as I can still use the shower, man. A diesel ain't cheap. I at least want to be able to get a shower. So anyway, we over here at, I think it's like South Haven, Mississippi. And what is this? Olive Grove. Literally about 5 minutes from my delivery. So I'll roll over in the morning and drop everything off, and we'll be good to go. All right, y'all. I'm about to kick my feet up. This might be a little shorter video. Doing a little bit shorter. I ain't trying to make hour-long videos all the time. Probably put it up. Go ahead and edit it. Put it together. All right, y'all. God bless you. Like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. We'll catch you on the way back. Oh yeah, just to show you how messy my tarp job was. It's a little loose. Oh well.